Here we go with lesson 2, solving linear functions. So an equation such as y equals 60x is called a linear equation. A linear equation is an equation whose graph is a line, so we're looking for straight lines. The solution of a linear equation consists of two numbers, one for each variable, that make the equation true. A linear function is a function in which the graph of the solutions forms a straight line. One way to find solutions is to make a function table. A function table shows the values for x and y in the function table. Okay, so basically, big long paragraph there. Linear means that it's making a straight line. That's what we're looking for. So our first example, find 4 solutions of y equals 7x and write the solutions as ordered pair. Make sure you guys are paying attention to your directions. If it asks for ordered pairs, we need ordered pairs, not just x and y values. So in order to fill out our function table, you would pick 4 x values to substitute into the function to find your y values. So if I say x is -1, you can pick anything. We're going to substitute in, so y equals 7 times -1. Well, 7 times -1 is -7. So as an ordered pair, our solution would be -1, -7. Okay, I could choose a 0. So y equals 7 times 0. 7 times 0 is 0. So our ordered pair solution, 0, 0. Now if I say x is 2, y equals 7 times 2. 7 times 2 gives us 14. So our ordered pair would be 2, 14. And last up, I'm going to pick a 3, just to make it simple. So y equals 7 times 3, which gives us 21. So our ordered pair solution would be 3, 21. So again, you pick any value for x, substitute in to find your y, write your answer as an ordered pair. Okay, let's apply that idea. Games cost $8 to download onto a cell phone. Ringtones cost $1. Find 4 solutions of 8x plus y equals 20 in terms of the numbers of games x and ringtones y Darcy can buy for $20. Then explain each solution. Okay, so personally, I suggest that you always have your equations solved for y. So if I have 8x plus y equals 20, to solve for y, we would subtract 8x from both sides so that we have y equals 20 minus 8x. It's just going to make it easier when we're doing our function table if you already solved for y. Then just a reminder, x is the number of games and y is the number of ringtones. We highlight that, that'll help with our explanation at the end. Okay, so real quick, draw a quick table. We have our x values. We have y equals 20 minus 8x. We have our y value. And we have our ordered pair. Okay, so first one. Keep in mind, we're buying games, so we can't just pick any random number now. What is the smallest number of games that we could buy? Well, I could buy no games. So y equals 20 minus 8 times 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 20 minus 0 is 20. So that gives us 0, 20 as our solution. And our explanation here, you would buy, so we're just going to kind of add in one more quick line. Explain. So this would mean you bought 0 games and 20 ringtones. Okay, I can't buy part of a game, so my next option would be to buy 1 game. So y equals 20 minus 8 times 1. 8 times 1 is 8. 20 minus 8 gives us 12. So ordered pair gives us 1, 12. And our explanation, that would mean 1 game and 12 ringtones. Okay, I bought 0 games, I bought 1 game. Now what happens if I buy 2 games? So y equals 20 minus 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 20 minus 16 gives us 4. So 2 comma 4. Again, our explanation means we bought 2 games and 4 ringtones. Okay, our next option, just remember we're looking for 4 different options. I should have circled that at the beginning. So find 4 solutions. Okay, so our next option would be 3 games. So y equals 20 minus 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. 20 minus 24 gives us a negative 4. So our solution would be 3 comma negative 4. But when we go to check out our explanation, we can buy 3 games, but we cannot buy negative 4 ringtones. So this, you're actually going to cross out. It's not an option. Now you were asked to find 4 solutions, but you can't buy less than 0 games, and we just found out we couldn't buy 3 games, which means we can't buy more than 3 games. So there are actually only 3 solutions to this. So word problems, very important that you double check, do your answers make sense? All right, one more idea for this lesson. Graphing linear functions. The x-coordinate of the point at which the graph crosses the x-axis is the x-intercept. Some more vocab for you. The y-coordinate of the point at which the graph crosses the y-axis is the y-intercept. Since 2 points determine a straight line, the simple method of graphing a linear function is to find the points where the graph crosses the x-axis and y-axis and then connect them. Okay, a lot of stuff there. If we look at our graph, so your y-intercept is 3. It's where we cross the y-axis. If I wanted to make a coordinate out of this, because we always write our answers as coordinates, your x value is 0, y value is 3. Then the x-intercept, the point where we cross the x-axis, is 2. So our x value is 2. We didn't go up and down, so our y value is 0. So vocab there, y-intercept, where we cross the y-axis, x-intercept, where we cross the x-axis. So if we look at our example, we want to graph negative 2x plus y equals 4 by finding the intercepts. So to find the x-intercept, we're going to let y equal 0. Now, there's not a ton of room here, but we have a lot of space at the bottom, so I'm going to bring this down here. I recommend you do the same thing. Maybe a little further. Make sure you leave space up here to do your y-intercept. So if our equation was 2x plus y equals 4, we said let y equal 0. So 2x plus 0 equals 4. So 2x equals 4. Divide both sides by 2, and we get x equals 2. So x equals 2, which means our x-intercept is at 2, 0. Now, to find the y-intercept, let x equal 0. Again, you know, I missed my negative here. So it should have been a negative 2x, negative 2, negative, negative, negative. So x is negative 2. Squeeze that negative in there. So now, writing the correct equation, negative 2x plus y equals 4. Let x equal 0. So negative 2 times 0 plus y equals 4. So 0 plus y equals 4. 0 is just gone. So y equals 4, which would give us a coordinate of 0, 4. So now to graph these, look at our x-intercept, go to your 0, 0, so negative 2, 0, so right there. Our y-intercept, 0, 4, you go there. Then I recommend that you use a straight edge in order to graph them so you actually get a straight line. But that's what it should look like. So again, use a straight edge to graph. You can use a ruler, you can use a piece of paper, anything that's straight that you can just trace along. All right, that is the end of lesson 2.